Hey guys, I'm really excited that you joined in to hear what Aaron and I have been learning about our health. And so here's a little bit about Juice Plus. Thanks for joining in.
Woo woo.
You want to mute us?
Yeah.
And then I'll unmute myself. Yay! My name is Ashley Silveri. I met Victoria on a mission trip to Las Vegas, and I shared with her something that I had recently, because this was like 5 years ago, I had recently been introduced to something that has now, I can say, been a game changer for my family's health. And we had a conversation, and then 5 years later, I get a message from her just saying, you know what, I was praying about health and changes and different things, and I'd like to talk. And it's just really cool. Seeds that are planted, you never know what's going to happen. And I'm going to share my story very quickly, and then I'm going to introduce Lenora that's going to kind of take us through the nuts and bolts of what it is. But first heard about it from my parents. They picked up the phone and called and shared that my father, who has a lot of you met if you did the Vegas trip with us, Pastor Randy, he has always struggled with horrible asthma, horrible allergies, like to the point of breathing machines and shots, just not fun. And Lenora shared it with him, just the ripple effect that you can see. He started adding it to his diet, and he says about 8 months into adding Juice Plus to his diet, he breezed through allergy season for the first time ever. And that got my family's attention. My husband and I started taking it, and it's just a way to increase whole foods in our diet and increase nutrition. We felt more energy, sick less, over colds quicker. I was able to have major help with my asthma and allergies, getting off inhalers, getting off allergy medicine. My husband no longer gets his annual chronic sinus infections that he used to get. I have 2 healthy Juice Plus baby boys because I took it as my prenatal, because I love it. They say it's safe from the womb to the tomb. Anyone can take it. There's no restrictions. And we have just, it's just been a jump start to getting our family on a better road to health. And I just am so grateful. It's easy, it's convenient, and I am now going to introduce the woman that shared it with our family and changed our health picture, and her name is Lenora Bayless. It was her own family's health history that prompted her to pursue the journey to better health. Her father died from a stroke. Her sister survived a debilitating stroke at age 35. A few years later, her mom experienced a major stroke, and on one hand, it took the guesswork out of her risk factors, but on the other hand, she felt like a time bomb. She was a busy corporate executive at the time, making plenty of money, but with lots of stress and very little time to stay on top of most things, including what her family was eating. During her quest for answers, a lifelong friend shared Juice Plus, and she saw the products as a catalyst to begin getting her family to eat better. And before long, she recognized this business was a way to truly make a difference in the world, with the work that fit around her true priorities, starting with family. Lenora is a graduate of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and a certified diet and lifestyle intervention counselor. And I'm excited to call her mentor and friend. Lenora, take it away.
I could tell when Kanan's getting antsy, Ashley talks faster and faster. I love it. But anyway, hi everybody. If you're invited to this call, I know it's because you mean a lot to Victoria, and she really cares about having your support and encouragement in this new venture. And you might be wondering what she's gotten herself into, and I really hope to set your mind at ease. I am a national marketing director with the Juice Plus company, and I'm excited to share a little bit about the mission of our company, our products, and the business model we use in the Juice Plus franchise. And we like to do this for friends and family because you guys are probably the ones that are most critical, concerned, just want to make sure what she's into. So just to share a little of my background, my college education prepared me for medical school, but I made that conscious choice to go in a different direction. I really wasn't interested in participating in what I now think of as the sick care system. As Ashley shared, my interest in health returned after one family member after the next was experiencing serious health challenges. And the more I studied, the more two little words kept creeping up in every piece of literature I could find. And you can probably guess what they were. Anybody want to guess? You have to unmute yourself if you're going to say. Yeah.
Fruits and veggies.
There you go. Yes, that give the girl the prize. So exactly, fruits and vegetables. And I really came to understand that the foundation of good health is good nutrition, and that the foundation of good nutrition is really fruits, vegetables, and other plant foods. And most of us would acknowledge this, but acting on what we know can be a whole lot tougher. And after experiencing Juice Plus, I found I wasn't going to keep it a secret. I partnered with the Juice Plus company 23 years ago because of their simple mission, and that was to give people convenient, effective, and affordable tools to consume more plants. And let's face it, it's 1% of Americans that consistently get the recommended minimum of 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables, and most of us could use a little help. So let's talk about our products for a minute. And the first thing, I always like to throw this one out first because it properly frames the discussion about Juice Plus. And it is an aeroponic growing system called the Tower Garden. It comes with up to 52 growing spots. And people can grow their own organic produce and any plant that grows above the ground. Things like lettuces, kale, parsley, dill, any kind of herb. I've grown all sorts of things like that, chard and arugula, even flowering plants like eggplant and squash and pepper, tomatoes, even strawberries. I don't grow tomatoes on anymore because they don't know their place and they try and take over. That's just me. Lots of people love growing tomatoes on them. So I'm going to show you that with a little video right now and let you see what the Tower Garden looks like. Hang on just 1 second and I'll pull that up. Here we go. Okay, that's not in the right place. I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, and we're back to, yeah, hang on just 1 second. I'm going to stop the share and do that again and see if, yeah, okay, here we go. Nope, I'm going to have to do the same thing again. Just 1 second. I have no idea how that happened. This is the joys of technology. Just 1 second. Okay, here we go.
Not working, Lenora.
Uh-oh, it's working on my end, so I wonder why not. Let's try that again. Are you seeing it?
State-of-the-art aeroponic vertical
Yeah, we're good.
uses both water and air to produce more colorful, better tasting, and incredibly nutritious fruits, vegetables, and herbs. Tower Garden has a 20-gallon reservoir at its base that stores the Tower Tonic nutrient solution. Developed by experts in plant and human nutrition, Tower Tonic Mineral Blend enables superior plant growth and better nutrition from
Oops, sorry, goodness.
your Tower Garden produce. The process begins once the seedlings have been placed in your Tower Garden. Here they will be nourished with Tower Tonic nutrient solution. Inside the reservoir is a small, low-wattage submersible pump. The pump pushes the nutrient solution up through the tower to the top. From there, the nutrient solution drips through the central tower using a special device that evenly cascades the solution over the exposed plant roots. On the journey down the tower, the nutrient solution feeds the roots and becomes highly oxygenated as it cascades gently down the reservoir. This process is continuous, providing fresh oxygen, water, and nutrients to the roots of the plants. This patented aeroponic process enables food crops to grow faster than they would in soil, so they can be harvested more often. And it makes Tower Garden a healthier, easier, smarter way to grow your produce.
Okay, stop that. And okay, I'm glad you were able to see that. So a lot of people are not ready to start farming on any level. And that's where Juice Plus comes in. And I love to start with the Tower Garden because if you understand that that's what we're doing, growing fruits and vegetables, we have 3 blends. I'm going to show you. Well, we have 4 blends now, but the fruits, the vegetables, and the berries. Can everybody see those?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I'll talk to you about the 4th blend in a second. But with these products, the Juice Plus company supervises the entire process from farm to capsule. So the fruits and vegetables are grown with no herbicides, no pesticides. They're picked at the peak of ripeness and nutrient density. And next they're juiced, and finally the water is removed, taking out both the sugar and salt miraculously. They didn't know that when they started, but one of the things they found out in all the clinical studies that we'll talk about in a second. Ashley, I'm gonna, no, somebody's not, there we go. Yeah. I was just hearing things that I like the recording to be as quiet as we can. Okay, so, and just so you know, I started to say how the capsules are made, because those concentrated juice powders are then put into capsules for adults and chewables for children. And just so you know, we do have a program where kids can eat Juice Plus for free if their parent is taking Juice Plus. If they're a customer, they can take the product for free. So the 4th product we offer is a smoothie mix called Juice Plus Complete. And it has 13 grams of protein that comes strictly from plants, and along with 8 grams of fiber. So that adds another 15 plant foods on top of the 30 available through those 3 blends of Juice Plus. And I'm going to show you what some of those ingredients look like. Go back and share that. Sorry for the little delay in between, but I do want to show you this stuff. Oh, there's the Tower Garden. That's what it looks like when it's growing plants. Everybody able to see that?
Yes.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And here is here are the fruits and vegetables. Oops, I wanted to show you that too. Here are the fruits and vegetables that are in Juice Plus. So Justin, you heard everything when we were talking at the very beginning about all the things that have happened. There's nothing miraculous about Juice Plus at all. The miracle is that somehow you're able to get in the plant foods of 30 different fruits and vegetables. That's what's pretty miraculous, because if you could eat all these things every day, you get the same result as taking Juice Plus, but at nowhere near the cost and certainly nowhere near the convenience. So that's what's in Juice Plus. Here's what's in the smoothie, if I can get it to cooperate with me. There we go. So it's plant-based protein, and there's 5 different protein sources from plants. Then there's a fiber blend, ancient grains and sprouts. I think when I look at the ingredient list of the smoothie mix, I mean, the miracle is that it actually tastes good, to the point where I've been drinking it every day for the best part of 2 decades, and I never get tired of it. So that tells you something. It really is good tasting. So let me just go away from that for a second. Okay, so the last product that I wanted to show you, and I'm gonna stop sharing for just a second so you can see it a little bigger, is our Omega. And this is the first of its type. I think this is the last of the plants that we didn't have covered. I mean, you could take Juice Plus and you didn't have to take any vitamins, but people still took an Omega blend, and most people would pick something like fish oil because that's what a doctor would recommend. But this kind of bypasses the middle fish. Fish get their omegas from sea vegetables, and all of this is plant-based. I was going to tell you the sources of the omega 3, 5, 7, and 9, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 that are naturally present in plant foods in this blend are coming from algae oil, pomegranate oil, sea buckthorn oil, raspberry seed oil, safflower oil, and tomato seed oil. And so I know when we're talking about the studies in a minute, we don't have a published study for that now that is actually published, but they are in the works. And the benefits that all of us are experiencing, we are confident that there is going to be good results when they do that. So there's a lot of nutritional programs out there. An obvious question that any caring family member would ask is, what sets Juice apart in the marketplace? And that's an important question. And the first thing that you have to think about on those first 3 blends that we talked about, the fruit and the vegetable and berry, and the and the smoothie mix, they all have a food label, not a supplement label. Now, why is that important? Well, for starters, your body knows exactly what to do with food, not so much with isolated vitamins and minerals. And the best supplement out there, if you look and you count up the vitamin that you might have in a cupboard, there might be 30 to 50 nutrients, but fruits and vegetables have over 25,000 nutrients, and scientists keep finding more all the time. When I started this a couple of decades ago, they had identified 5,000. Now the number is 25,000, and I'm convinced that maybe the most important things in plants haven't been discovered. So Juice Plus products give our customers access to that full cascade of nutrients that all of these fruits and vegetables provide. And the second thing that sets Juice Plus apart is our research. And I do want to show you a visual on that. Because testimonials are great, but here's the slide that shows you the difference between, this is like a partial list of what's in an apple and versus a multivitamin that there might be 30 things in there. So it just gives you an idea of how vast the number of nutrients are that are in plants. So I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. Hopefully you can see all of the places that have done research on Juice Plus. And at this point, there are 38 original, double-blind, placebo-controlled studies done by third parties, not by our company's lab. These are hospitals and universities and published in peer-reviewed medical journals, which is very rigorous to get in. So hundreds of researchers and reviewers have been involved since the first study in 1994, and there are over 2,500 participants. So like I said, testimonials are great. Reading labels is important too, but knowing the impact, what actually happens in the blood, is the most important thing to know, because the blood doesn't lie. So let me just show you what we know from these studies happens with Juice Plus. Okay, it improves cardiovascular health, keeping the vessels more open even when there's some inflammation, keeping them open, supporting the immune system. Whether you have autoimmune disease, whether you have a weak immune system, an overactive immune system, which is what autoimmune is, it helps normalize the immune system so that it works the way that it's supposed to. And when Ashley's talking about all the results with asthma and allergies, it's because of that, because the immune system, it's a autoimmune response, and it normalizes the immune system so it's not hyperactive. It improves gum tissue. It reduces oxidative stress. And this is like a p-value of -9. So that means if you put that many zeros behind a 1, that's how many times it would happen. 1 out of all those zeros, it might not happen, the rest it does. It reduces inflammation, even in very active athletes. It protects DNA, and that's the first marker of somebody getting a cancer, is that DNA, good cells go bad, the DNA starts replicating incorrectly, and that happens. So all the biomarkers that you can think of to say how well someone is doing and how slow the aging process is, those are things that have been studied about Juice Plus. So yeah, one of the things that I always encourage people, if you have questions, dig into the research, because there's no other product out there that has anything like what we have. So I always think, if a pharmaceutical company could offer a drug with all these benefits with 0 side effects, do you think they'd have a winner on their hands? Yeah, I think they'd be advertising it pretty regularly instead of all the things that they have to spend half of the ad giving you the side effects. So, so as far as Victoria's business potential, She's going to be offering unique products that are backed by good science, and they're products that everybody needs, and they're affordable. So what about the company she's involving herself with, and how does the business model work? Well, the Juice Plus company is, let's see, make sure that I've got this right. It's 48 years old with a $15 billion track record, and that's billion with a B. It operates in over 20 countries. And how does it work? Well, we help people like Victoria build a small, profitable business where she's focusing on 20 to 25 customer families. And this allows our franchisees to earn about $500 a month in residual income. And for some people, that's really their goal. But for those who are looking to have a greater impact and earn more, we just simply teach them to teach other people what to do to build a $500 a month business. And over time, if they help about 5 people launch successful businesses, they built their own stable and lasting business. And in my journey, it took me 5 years to reach the top position in the Juice Plus company and replace my corporate salary and benefits package. But for those who look at this as a career, there's a full medical package with health, dental, vision, disability, even long-term care. And we have a college reimbursement program. All of my kids were able to get that benefit, $1,750 a year that can be used for books or room or whatever, in addition to whatever scholarships they have. It wasn't dependent on what else they had. So it took me another 2 years after that first 5 years to reach a 6-figure income. And what gets me up in the morning is paying it forward, working with people like Ashley and Victoria who want to make this kind of difference in the world, or moms who want to work from home, or even health professionals who just get tired of writing the next prescription and would love to offer a roadmap to better health. That's not really where medicine is focused. So it's very rewarding to be able to give people a vehicle and a community to launch from. And I want to say, this is a real job and not a get-rich-quick scheme. I'll tell you that, or a pyramid, and we'll talk about that even more. Every thriving company in the world these days is incorporating referral marketing to some degree. From Southwest Airlines, I get offers all the time about helping my friends sign up with their card, to Dish Network. And why? Because most of us base our buying decisions on the experiences of people that we love and trust. And if there's anyone on this call that's had a painful history with a direct sales company, one that overpromised and underdelivered, I am truly sorry, but this company is not that. Pyramids are illegal because some poor guy at the bottom is gonna get left holding the bag without any opportunity. And our company, whether a person that comes into the business is a doctor or a ditch digger, they start at exactly the same place. We offer the same products. They get trained the same way, and they have the opportunity to work their way to the top position. And no one's income is limited by what the person above them is making. And that's not exactly the case in corporate America. It's hard for a Coca-Cola driver to become CEO and get that 80 million that the top guy is getting. So our founder's vision was really just to build a stable and lasting company that would help as many people as possible achieve their dreams. That means whatever they want to accomplish. If they want the $500, great. If they want $5,000 a month, that's great. Whatever they want to do. So, and whether people do a little or a lot, we feel they are a complete blessing to the people that they share with. And I feel very honored that Victoria has joined our company and mission. And Ashley and I want to help her take this as far as she wants to go. And if you're wondering how you can help Victoria get her business off the ground, it would help if you could spread the word to people you know who really care about nutrition and prevention for themselves and maybe their families, and ask for permission for Victoria to reach out to them. And if you know mission-driven people who really care about helping other people and would be interested in putting in part-time effort that could lead to some full-time income if they so desired, they might want to explore becoming part of Victoria's team. And we'd be happy to share more with them about how all that works. So that's what we wanted to cover. And I wanted to thank everybody that's here tonight for spending a few minutes of your valuable time to support Victoria. And I hope we put your mind at ease. And I'm going to end the recording, but we'll stay on and answer any questions that you have in just 1 second. Stop this and stop the recording.